Some people argue that they do not return tithes and offerings because they cannot agree with how the church uses its resources, and because, according to their perception, there is no transparency regarding the use of church funds. But how should we act when we disagree with the way we feel things are being conducted in the church? This question is so important that there is a special instruction from Ellen G. White about how we should proceed. She says, "Some have been dissatisfied and have said, 'I will not longer pay my tithe, for I have no confidence in the way things are managed at the heart of the work.' But will you rob God because you think the management of the work is not right? Make your complaint plainly and openly in the right spirit to the proper ones. Send in your petitions for things to be adjusted and set in order, but do not withdraw from the work of God and prove unfaithful because others are not doing right." This quote teaches us 3 key points. 1. When we choose to be unfaithful because, in our perception, church leaders are not managing the resources properly, we are robbing God. 2. Following Matthew 18:15-17, we are advised to present our inquiries to competent persons who manage God's church. We should not follow the aggressive, hostile, and subversive spirit of our age that believes that broad exposure is the only way to solve problems. 3. We must present our concerns in a proper Christian spirit, asking God to put love in our words and give us wisdom and humility as we submit our questions. Give the benefit of the doubt. After all, we do not always have the whole picture of what is really happening. We are invited to act as someone who wants to help and not destroy. The quote concludes by stating, "But do not withdraw from the work of God and prove unfaithful, because others are not doing right." We cannot excuse our own mistakes before God based on others' perceived or real errors. The main message from this quotation is, do not withdraw from the work of God. He has work to do on this earth and invites you to join Him. Maybe you have lost confidence in how God's work has been carried out. If that is the case, you are invited to pray right now and ask God for wisdom to act according to prophetic guidance. But especially, stay involved with the cause of truth through personal efforts and by returning to God your tithes and promise, which is your regular and systematic offering. May we put our desires last and God first.